You know how people ask you what you do for a living? Well, when I was a caregiver, I stopped saying, I'm a sign language interpreter and started saying, I'm a caregiver because that's what was taking on most of my life. I started answering that first. And people would always respond, oh, God is going to reward you for what you're doing. And I would go, And I knew that to be true. What I also knew to be true was that God's reward was taking a long time and I needed help. I was losing it. I was stressed. I was tired. I was frustrated. But I wanted to continue loving my parents and taking care of them the way that they needed. But doing it alone, only child, single mom, that wasn't working. I needed to tap into some real life help. So what did I start doing? I started asking people if I needed a break. The people that I thought, I don't want to bother her. I don't want to bother him. I started bothering them because you know what? The worst they could do was say no. And I learned that from my mama. Ask anyway. So I started asking. And when it came time to get the help that I needed, before I knew anything, I had created a small group of people who I could call on to help me out for short periods of time or even longer periods of time. My goal is to encourage you to stop thinking you have to do it alone. You don't have to wait for God's reward in heaven for what you're doing right here on earth. That's not his plan. I'm convinced it's not. And if I can help you figure out what your plan is, that's what I'm trying to do too. So click the link in my bio, take the caregiver survey, and find out if where you are is where I was, and let me show you how to get to the other side. All right? I love you.